Oh, I dreamed we would make it by now. The other life would be better for us. Nobody told me I'd be on my own. Tryna let you go. Tryna let you go.
Take them out and put them on if you want to put them over your shirts. We are going to start in just a bit, so if you can't put them on right now, and then intermission you can, which is the transition between the seminar and the workout. Okay?
I feel like I look completely different.
It smooths your face.
Yeah, this is a great camera. I need this camera everywhere.
Hey, more testimonials or no?
Don't tell them my secrets.
Oh, are you recording?
Yeah.
Honestly, don't we look completely different?
It just kind of has like I think it might just be the lighting.
No, it's the lighting.
Yeah.
We look like
Okay.
Yeah. I like it.
All right. So, tell the peoples of the YouTubes what's up, and anything you would like to say about DC and your.
DC was awesome. The vibes here were awesome. The people here were awesome. Honestly, the city is beautiful. I want to live here. But everyone was very warm and welcoming, and we're so excited to be back.
Yeah. Awesome. So make sure that you guys check out the Getfitandthick tours, the rest of the stops. Make sure you check them out. The workshops were lit.
Chicago, Boston, New Jersey, New York.
Fire, right?
Fire! It's lit!
It's lit!
Right? I would incentivize myself with food. I would binge on food. I had kind of this love-hate relationship. Like most people do, I feel like. You know, we go to a birthday.
Alright, so Travis, how's DC? How's the DC event? Just the overall. I know it's compared to like last 2 years ago.
2 years ago.
Yeah, so how is it this year?
So I actually was not in the DC tour stop in the last 2 years. This is actually the first tour stop that I'm completely involved in. And compared to Philly is what I can compare it to, because since it's such a new event, it's our first time that we do nutrition. So it's awesome to be able to show like the girls that have already been following us for fitness inspiration to be able to come out and learn about nutrition, and it just ties everything together. DC is beautiful, and the energy has been great. The energy has been great. Philly was great, and so was DC. So I'm really excited to see the next tour stops. First thing, you guys have samples from Navitas Naturals. Anyone ever heard of them? Cool, awesome. They carry them Whole Foods. They're also carried on Thrive Market, which is one of our sponsors as well. You guys see the grocery store was selling them online. They are a superfood company, alright? So you guys are going to be using a lot of their products tomorrow when you make the granola with Noelle to add nutrient boosts to the oats, alright?
Alright guys, what is up? We have a special guest here. If you don't know, this is Nicole Mejia in the flesh.
Hello.
So I'm gonna ask Nicole a few questions, and this is like super informal, impromptu stuff, so here we go.
She gave me a list of questions before we did this.
Of course, because I lied to all of you. Okay, this is all as
Scripted.
It's all scripted.
She has notes on her hand.
I'm kidding. No, but okay, so first question is, someone who had just started your company, has been around for a few years now, so you're not as seasoned as other big time, I guess, fitness companies.
Okay, yes.
So what would be your biggest advice to someone who is, planning to be an entrepreneur, a business woman? What was the biggest struggle you had?
Okay, so prior to owning my own business, I never even had an office job. I never worked in the corporate scene at all. So I was a lifeguard and I taught swimming lessons. So I had zero experience prior to owning a business on how business works in general, or even office life. So it's a double-edged sword. I feel like in some ways it really helps me because I'm able to think outside of the box. I'm able to kind of create my own path in a lot of ways. And in a lot of ways it kind of hinders me just because I'm sometimes scared of, I have in the back of my mind, like, what is typical? What is customary? Is this normal? Are these exchanges okay? I kind of have no reference points. I think it's all about kind of having a few people that are in in a few, either in the same industry that you're in or kind of surrounding industries or related industries that you can trust, that you can call and you can be like, hey, is this okay? Does this sound legit to you? So yeah, and just really believing in what you want to do. And I was just talking to actually someone who asked me something very similar actually, because she said she was miserable in her job, and I said, if you're gonna become an entrepreneur, if it's something that you wanna do and you wanna take that leap, you gotta keep the passion for what you do at the center of everything. Because a lot of people go into owning their own business because they think it's gonna be way easier. They think that they don't have to clock in at a certain time, they don't have to answer to anyone, but truthfully, it is your child, your boyfriend, your mother, your fucking everything. It is literally the air you breathe, it is on your mind 24/7, and that is stressful. So with all that responsibility and all that pressure that not a lot of people know what it's like, so there's not a lot of people you can relate to. With all of that pressure on you, if you don't have passion for it, you'll be miserable and you won't get far. So I think everyone got goji berries and chia seeds or cashews. Or the cow. You get the jackpot. Alright, so by the way, cow.
It feels like a very long time, and it feels like something that has been a calling for me for forever. Honestly, I say it all the time, Getfitandthick saved my life. I was working at the airport before, and it was just in a night shift. So I was working from 2 o'clock in the morning, from 2 o'clock in the morning to 11 a.m. It was crazy. It was crazy. So Nicole knew that I had a customer service background, and I hope that I give all my customers
No, you do. You do an excellent job at
Thank you.
that.
Thank you so much.
Cool. Awesome. So yeah, ladies and gents, this is Chad. I'll put her Instagram handle over here. And yeah, this is great.
Cow's food is I think it's the second most nutrient-dense food in the world. Huh? Yeah, girl, your protein shakes in your own mouth. There's powder in the mouth, in the body, whatever.
Why get fit and thick?
Fit and thick. Okay, so it started as a hashtag. I was modeling, and people were always telling me that I needed to get a boob job, thin out my legs, you know, all these things about my body, negative things about my body. So I kind of decided that I was going to accept myself instead of giving in to what they thought that I needed to be or how I needed to look. And I've always been curvy, I've always been thick, I've always, you know, had big legs, so I was like, fuck it, you know, yeah, I'm thick, but I'm also fit. I'm also, you know, I can rack a lot of weight in the gym, probably more than some of you douchebags that write those things on my comments. Go power! In your face!
No, but another question also is...
Is your arm get tired hard?
A little bit.
Yeah, it's like a delt workout.
It's an arm workout right now.
Hey! Were you guys here yesterday? Yes. Names? Katie. Katie, Phoebe. Yes. Hi. Yes, you were here yesterday. No one else was not. Doesn't look like a strong flavor.
Nervous to like.
It's earthy. It's very earthy.
Another question is for people who see all of these fitness models, right? The people in Oxygen, the people in Muscle Fitness magazines. What was your biggest struggle? I mean, you just said like people would tell you you need to get a boob job and all this stuff. Like, what? I guess like have you ever gotten to the point where people are like, you're not a fitness model, or has anyone been like, you're not legit? You know what I mean? Has anyone ever tested?
Because I'm not lean enough, or because I'm not, because I don't look stereotypical.
Exactly.
If they have, I guess I really haven't paid attention to it. I try not to look at other people in the industry too much, like, because the natural inclination is to compare. We live in a world where everyone's comparing. If you look at someone else's career, you're like, even if you're successful, you're like, fuck, that person's doing it better, that person's doing it different, I need to do it like that, you know? And it's all just a facade, it's all smoke and mirrors. Like, you have your own path, you have your own way, and what was meant for me isn't meant for the people on the cover of Oxygen, you know? And maybe one day we'll break the mold and this will be the norm. I have gotten my body fat down to like 14-15%, and I lose my period, you know? So like, that's not for me. That's not the way my body was built. That's not the way the majority of women's bodies are built. We have people who are structured in a way that's the 1%, who are literally setting the standards for beauty and fitness for the rest of society, and it's just not realistic. So,
all right, you also have this flyer from Thrive. They're going to be giving you guys a free coconut oil, which is really cool because for the oats, for the granola, I'm sorry, you need to add coconut oil to it to bake them, to make it crunchy. Yes. All right, ready? Oh, let me tell you what's up. All right, so our first raffle is going to be for a Major PTC shirt. If you guys already have it, you can exchange it for anything else. Any of the shirts. There it is. There it is. 5051. Woo! I don't even remember what the original question was. It's so good. Sorry. I didn't either. I'm sorry. Have one of the Getfitandthick chokers. It is the Hands to Hand, the silver one, and also the beach bands that we use today at work. 5030.
for iOS, so that's why we're using the web version. This is, it is a pro account, so all of the information that you guys set up and put in.
Or what is the biggest question that you get? You know, because like there's so many people that look at you and they also look at you as body goals. I mean, let's just be honest.
Shit. Like, I mean, you gotta go on shit. You know?
We were talking about people at work. I think that one of the biggest things for a healthy lifestyle in general is just the people that you surround yourself with. Quality over quantity. Sometimes.
So, like, what is your biggest advice for girls who, especially like our smaller girls, like our thinner girls who want legs, like massive legs? You know what I mean? What do you really tell them? You know what I mean? Because like not everyone's shaped the same. Not everyone's gonna have big hips.
I think the biggest hurdle that people have, anyone, whether you're thin or you're thick or you know wherever you are in life, is just acceptance. Acceptance of your capabilities. And I'm not saying like you can't achieve anything you put your mind to, but you know, genetics and body type and just natural build, they have their impacts and there's limitations to what we can achieve. So when you look at someone who has a different body type than you, and that's body goals, you have to take that with a grain of salt and realize that that may not be realistic for you, but that you can work to become the best version of yourself and your body shape.
Also, I don't drink dairy, but if you have dairy, that's what you drink. You're more than welcome. Water, I wouldn't say, because you can use water, but water is obviously water.
Have you guys ever seen the picture or the actual sample of 5 pounds of fat versus 5 pounds of muscle? 5 pounds of fat, 5 pounds of muscle looks like this, okay? 5 pounds of fat looks like this. It's literally like completely different. So that's where people say muscle weighs more than fat. Fat is more voluminous than muscle. For my thinner ladies, I recommend that you eat to grow. You eat to grow and you lift. We are made of all of the nutrients that we consume on a daily basis. Your body creates new cells, new tissue from all of the things that you eat. So if you don't have the nutrients in your body to make those new cells and that new tissue, you're not gonna grow. So it's like one of those things, people don't wanna get fat, but they wanna grow muscle. You gotta eat, it's what needs to happen, and you gotta lift. You're not gonna get bulky, you just gotta throw weight on the bar, always switch it up, always challenge yourself. And train heavy, train intense. Stay away from lots of cardio. Don't do lots of cardio, especially if you have fast metabolism and you're thinner. Focus more on plyometrics and sprinting. That helps to build, define, strengthen the muscle so that when you do get in the gym, you're stronger, you're more powerful, you have more muscular control, you're more in tune with your body.
Yeah. All right. And what's next for Getfitandthick? I mean, you've grown so much. So, and it's really amazing, especially because it's like women owned and stuff. And so it's super empowering for all of my ladies out there. So what is next?
Well, we are about to launch an app. Okay. It is going to be for iOS at first. We have a subscription right now, but it's all words on a PDF. Not very practical in today's age because people are visual. They want to see pictures, they want to see videos. So this is going to have, the first launch is going to have pictures, detailed breakdowns, track your progress, monthly weigh-ins, and then eventually we'll get into videos, live streams, and and more tours, more connecting with the people out there. We really want to bring a vibe and an energy and make it about, as you said, women empowerment, encouraging each other, really inspiring each other to achieve what they set out to do, because so many people are scared to make decisions in life and to take chances in life because they're scared of failing. So just, yeah, to really like push that energy out there.
All right, so there you got it, guys. You heard it here first.
Yes.
And there you go. So don't forget to like, comment,
And subscribe. All right, bye guys.
peace. So I hope you enjoyed the footage. Overall, I honestly had a really good time with the Get Fit and Thick team and just the overall workshop. It was really good. I learned, even though I do count macros, I did learn a bit, especially the difference between uncooked and cooked. So yeah, anyways guys, if you do by any chance like have like the tour stops or anything in their area, make sure you go check them out. The team is really great. They're awesome. Their vibes are good. And so yeah, I had a good time and I'm happy that I came. And yeah, so I hope you guys enjoyed the footage. And if you did, don't forget to give the video a like, subscribe, and share. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.